what do you remember of your first encounter with Shah Rukh Khan, and how is Shah Rukh Khan as a person?
This is going to get me in trouble, but the first time I ever met Shah Rukh Khan, I had no idea who he was. I think I was 18 or 19 years old, and I never watched a Bollywood film. I'd heard, obviously Shah Rukh, that he was our owner and things like that, but I know I was quite naive. I just, didn't think it, and I met him and I was like, oh, this guy seems cool, and he's got a real aura around him, and he had a few big security guards, and it was more seeing the other, especially the young local or young Indian players, just like so shy in the corner, like being, oh my God. And I was like, oh, this guy must be pretty special. But he's been great. He gets on the last couple of seasons, not being able to get in the bubble, but he hops on, Zoom calls all the time with the team, and he's really good fun. He's he's very funny, very chilled. In terms of a leader and an owner of the team, you couldn't ask for a better one, because all he asks of us players is to enjoy ourselves, to play with freedom, which, that's a rare thing. Lots of owners have a lot of pressure on themselves. So for him just to try and take away all the pressure is great.
Speaking of Zoom calls with Shah Rukh, I still remember this was during the 2020 season of the IPL. So last season, there was this one Zoom call in which Shah Rukh was giving you a hard time for your new haircut. I think Abhishek Nair had just given you a new haircut, and Shah Rukh was saying, what happened to Pat?
Pat ke baal kisne kaate? Baal katwaye isne? Who gave you the haircut?
Abhishek.
Because I saw you on the field and I said, what happened to Pat?
I had an awful haircut because, we're not allowed to have a hairdresser inside the bubble. So we had Abhishek Nair, our assistant coach, who I think his wife's a hairdresser or a hairstylist. So I think he thought by marriage he was suddenly going to be a good hairdresser, and he was terrible. So I had one session where he butchered it, and then I had 2 or 3 more sessions trying to fix it.
Did he concede the fact that the haircut that he gave you was horrible, or was he still hell-bent about the fact that he felt it was quality?
No, he I think he knew pretty quickly when everyone else was coming in and laughing, I think he knew that he'd done something wrong. But it's funny because Abby's a very funny man, except he was dead quiet it took him an hour and a half to cut my hair. He was cutting off like less than a centimeter at a time. And I was like, mate, it's midnight. I've got to go to bed. It's just taken 2 hours, and he's still only done half. He was rattled. He was quiet. I've not seen it. Yeah, it was very funny.
And since that experience of yours, you've moved on to greener pastures in the form of Sunil Narayan, haven't you?
I have, yes. Sunil's different league. He's sorry, Abby, but yeah, Sunny was good. I think I filmed it in vlog too.
You did?
Yeah. Anyone wants to jump on and watch that, but it's he had the full kit. He had like 4 or 5 different razors, all gold, of course, because he's blingy. Like he's so cool. But it was great.
Good on.
Second I got actually about 7 or 8 weeks ago.
Good on Sunny. He definitely, when I was watching that vlog, he definitely seemed to be a master at work. So he knew exactly what he was doing.